Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. We're doing silly
Hello.
voices today because this is going to be the send-off to Season 1 of the SqueekyDogCast. Yes.
Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure so far.
Yeah, you might be asking, when was this a Season 1? Well, this is a new thing because of general personal life issues and also some other things I'll get to in a moment. The Squeaky Dogcast is going to have to take a bit of a hiatus. We already missed a few weeks here and there very recently. We're kind of behind on some episodes, and we kind of felt that instead of having to squeeze in the Squeaky Dogcast into our personal lives, we're just going to take a break from it for a bit until things are more stable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like, there are various factors. There's also, like, at least for me, more is the world's kind of dumb,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like reaching peak dumb. And, like, I don't know anybody else, maybe, who watches as much news as I do. And it's not, look, none of the shit's local news for me, but it is what I consider like international news. But holy shit, it is peak dumb. And
Yeah.
a lot of the weeks it comes down to, oh, they're doing evil, bad, dumb again.
They're
And like,
blatant
how
about
many
their
times can
evil.
you say that and be
Yeah.
entertaining?
Like, we could sit here talking about, like, the recent Pete Hegseth shit, like the war crimes on camera. We could fucking be sitting
Fucking war
here.
crimes.
We could be sitting
The
here
video
talking
they don't want to
about,
release.
yeah,
The Epstein
yeah,
files, which
Epstein
they don't
files
want to
consistently.
release.
Yeah, here we could talk about so much shit. We can bring up constant shit that they're throwing at Mamdani for no fucking reason. Like, I was walking to the grocery store and there was a newspaper from New York Post blaming Mamdani for something. He's not even the mayor yet. He's still mayor-elect. Like, it
Yeah.
just doesn't matter. Like, nothing matters. And it kind of really beats down on us when we've spent a lot of time talking about politics. So when we do return in 2026, we're not going to talk about politics really at all, unless it is like really interesting or we have something to say. We're not going to talk about politics, which is going to put a lot more onus on us to be funny. But that's good. We should be funny. This should be a funny podcast. This should be a podcast where we have fun, not get crash shouts over American politics. You know?
Especially, and I mean, like, look, there's my local politics as well. Another politician recently was murdered.
Oh
A
God.
witness in the case. I
Oh
heard
God.
that another one, a witness in the case, was recently murdered. But I mean, like, even then, I'm hearing that, right?
Yeah.
And my reaction to it is, well, of course he was. He knew too much. And it's not even that I'm like sympathizing with the people who killed him or agreeing with the killing of him, but
Yeah.
it's the world we live in of course the bad guys killed the guy who could sink them. This
Yeah.
is like unironically, America's teetering on that point right now.
Yeah.
Like Epstein's dead. The witness is gone.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, I'm just gonna say one more thing.
Yeah.
It seems to me that when it comes to the Epstein case, the fallout of the friendship between Epstein and Trump seems to be less about the fact that Epstein was stealing girls from Mar-a-Lago and more about the fact that they had competing businesses in
New York.
the no in like what they were
Sex
doing with these
trafficking.
girls in sex
That's
trafficking.
pretty possible. I mean,
I think that's what it is.
I do just want to fucking can the topics around this because this will take us fucking 9 million years to talk about. But yeah, there's a lot of shit
I
going
think
on.
that's my like resting theory on it currently.
I think it's just as simple as
Because
Trump
we're
is
at a
a
stage
slob who
now.
really wanted more girls, and Epstein was just taking Trump's girls, and he got angry at that because it's childish. They're all childish people. They're pedophiles.
They are. They're awful.
um, One moment though, I just got my DoorDash order dropped off, and I don't want to leave it outside in the cold because it's gonna get cold.
Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh, may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
Sorry for that. I had to go grab
All
my
right.
I had to go grab my Five Guys order because I got really hungry earlier and was like I was either going to order myself a full pizza and eat the full pizza, which I've done before. I can easily get down a full pizza, or I can get Five Guys and have Five Guys because I love Five Guys.
You love Five Guys inside you.
One for every hole, including my nostrils. Um,
That's
how
rather
many holes?
gross.
There's mouth, two nostrils, bunghole,
Yes.
cockhole, a guy's finger
Yes.
down the cockhole. Oh,
Yeah.
ears! I didn't even think
Thumb.
about the ears.
Ears. Ears. Yeah. Ears.
Ears. Yeah, so that's seven holes and Five Guys. So yeah, they don't gotta go up the nostrils. They just stick their fingers
You'd
in my
rather have them
ears.
in your ears.
Yeah, like
You'd
sticking the
rather.
fingers in my ears.
Till they tell you that's not a finger.
No. How tiny is your penis?
Very small.
Very thin. Like a long finger. Ew. All right, so we've talked
Imagine
about
like
pedophiles, we talked about penises and getting fucked by skinny penises, and we talked about war crimes. Uh,
yeah,
7 minutes into the
that's par for
podcast.
the course, right? So that's par for the course, right?
Yeah. Um,
That's kind of like how silly the world is.
yeah. Penises everywhere.
Just kind of proving my point.
Yeah. Do you want to here I want to talk about the only actual story. It's not really a story. The only like thing I want to talk about right now is I just want to ask your opinions on some fashion for some leftist
My
content
opinions on
creators.
fashion.
Yeah, I want
Okay,
you to give your opinions here. So first,
okay.
we have Vosh from his friend's wedding. What do you think of this? What do you think of how he's looking
I
here?
feel like if you told me this picture was taken in 1976, I'd believe you.
That's what everyone's saying in the replies.
Like this looks like the picture you'd find like in a photo album of your like
Of your
grandfather.
grandfather, yeah.
Yeah, like this. It's like, oh wow, these
He's
are the pictures of my parents'
this is
wedding.
what happened when he had hair. Yeah, no, he does look great though. Like that is a
He
great suit.
does. Like he does. Look, I say that, but like this is not. But it's also because it's a look that didn't exist before then, but it's still a classic look since then, right?
Yeah,
Like
he's he's
the
he's killing
sort
it.
of like uh, toned down professor look.
Yeah, yeah. He's very academic. He's very academic.
Academic. That's the word. But it's not like old academic of like hard black and stuff in the
Yeah,
suits.
it's
Like it's more
casual.
toned down.
It is very 70s.
But yeah, because look, that's when shit started getting far more casual, especially in the academic spaces.
Yeah, like
Like
60s and
in
70s.
the
Yeah,
60s it started, but in the 70s, like this was a regular look.
yeah. I like Vosh's fashion segments. I really do because it does. Even though I don't really take it to action very much, I don't actually go out and improve my fashion, mostly because I'm poor.
Oh,
Um,
same.
I
Or
do
my
keep it in
clothing is more
mind.
than a decade old.
I do keep it in mind whenever I do get a chance for more clothes, or when I am picking out the clothes I already have. I do like to think about stuff I've learned from Vosh. I don't wear suits, which is the thing that he likes to talk about the most because he likes this kind of like casual academic kind of look. He talks. He's a big American fashion guy. He likes American fashion, so that's a lot of suits.
Yeah, I have
Um,
seen his fashion segments when I don't like skip past them or ignore them. Sorry, Vash, but like not generally my bag. If you saw my fashion sense, you'd be horrified, I'm sure. Or titillated.
no, no. The
I
thing
don't
that
know what Vash is into.
uh the type of thing he complains about most I don't think you're guilty of. He hates Amazon clothes. Like he hates fast fashion shit. Where you
Oh,
go,
fast
yeah,
fashion.
where you go and order your clothes online, which I did back when I was like 17 and starting to like like socially transition and get like some women's clothes. I would order online like clothes, like skirts and stuff. But and when I mean online, I mean like Amazon, Shein, I don't know, fucking Temu.
Sheen.
Do they have clothes on Temu? I don't even know. Like clothes
They do, I think.
like Amazon
Yes, they
clothes.
do.
Not like
My
going
mom got
to
clothes on Temu.
yeah.
My mom literally got clothes on Temu.
God, that's I only ever bought one thing on Shein and it was when I was 17. I bought like
And
a
you know
shirt.
what? You know what was weird? Like she got this pic like this Temu shirt of a
Yeah.
cat, like a cat on the shirt.
Yeah.
But the material is unlike anything I felt in my entire life. And I don't know
Chinese
like
plastic.
what it's something. It's something for sure.
Pigskin. I don't fucking know. uh yeah, but Vosh looks great here. Camera really does help it. Like he's just looking great. His hair looks great, beard looks great, everything looks great.
This is I will say very, very nicely shot.
Yeah,
Like
beautiful photo.
for a casual shot. Like this is very much a live photo and not a like posed photo, and that's what makes it what it is,
Yeah.
really.
Now what do you think of Hassan at the Streamer Awards? Where he's dressed like in his Mao suit, like a James Bond villain.
You know, how do I start the sentence even? Hassan is somebody who I can agree with on certain points when it comes to like certain political stuff at certain times, but he's really fucking unlikable. And this suit just exemplifies why.
He visited China for 2 weeks, and he's just become like he's going down full tanky. Honestly, he's going down full like Maoist route. There was a
He's
clip of him talking to iShow Speed at the Streamer Awards because Speed, his whole thing is that he travels the world, which I really like Speed for that. I really like that Speed's whole thing for streaming is just going to
look,
random places and chilling
I
out with
don't
people.
I don't watch iShow speed content, but I don't ever get the same feeling with him that I did with Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, no, Speed is very human. Speed is very
Like I
real.
show speed, if anything, is like the most earnest and sincere story of like
I love him so much,
a
honestly.
kid who's a bit dumb who really does have a seems to have
I think
a good heart
I
about
think
it.
he's definitely gotten a lot smarter as he's gotten older. But like, yeah, when he was like starting out, he was lighting off fireworks in his room and stuff. But like
Yeah, look, if he
nowadays,
never got
yeah,
smarter, then his content would have turned into the Mr. Beast.
yeah, yeah. I
But
do
it
really
didn't.
like Steed. He's like a natural entertainer. He was really
Yeah,
good. He's really chill, and he's like very
he
supportive of like of different types of people around the world and stuff. Like he's really cool.
I do not find anything bad about iShow Speed,
Yeah.
honestly.
But he was talking with Hassan about China because they have both been to China, and when Hassan was talking about it, like it was just so embarrassing. Like it was just like, dude, it was the best experience of my life. I'm like, yeah, you cool. You can have like the best experience of your life in China, but like I know what Hassan means by that. It's a communist utopia. They're doing socialism so well over there. Everyone's perfect.
Are
Because
they?
Hassan lies about China a lot. He lies about China being like, oh, like there was that one video of Chinese people under a bridge, like under like a tunnel or something, and they're all recording like TikTok or like their version of TikTok lives to try and get money and stuff, and they're all doing it in this one place. And it's like a dystopian that you would see in America, right? And if you saw this in America, you go, wow, this is so sad that all these people are just TikToking right now to guy and get money. And then Hassan sees it and goes, no, this is like opportunity. This is like the Chinese like spirit. This is really cool. I love this. This is good. This isn't dystopian in the slightest. But if it was
Well,
American, he would say it was dystopian because it is dystopian.
so just to like dig down on this a little bit, right? I didn't do political science in university. I didn't do like the studies on that sort of stuff. Yeah, I studied like history, but like
Yeah,
history studies these things very differently to like political science.
Yeah.
China isn't like really socialist,
No.
is it?
No, it's not. It's
Like
the corporations of China, they have corporations, they have I don't I actually don't even know if they have a stock market, I forget. They have private ownership, but the private ownership is controlled by the state. So like the CEOs have to answer to the Chinese government, but they are allowed to have corporations. They are able to have private ownership. So if anything, it's closer to Nazi Germany than it is like communism.
so like herein lies the problem. Once again, I do think I've asked this on the podcast before, but it comes down to like my there's a lot of the central part of my belief structure is where is the socialist country?
Not nowhere. I mean, you just don't have one.
I mean, could you argue for one? Like, what is the closest?
Um, the closest maybe
Cuba?
Cuba was what I was thinking, but also not really. Cuba, I have to look more into actual politics of Cuba because most of my knowledge of politics of Cuba is in their international politics, and that isn't good for looking at the actual socialism of a country. Um,
Yeah, socialism is a sort of
Same.
like
I have to look more into Tito's Yugoslavia. I need to look. I know that they're not going to be actual communists, but I am curious to know because I know they're different than the Soviets. I would be curious to look into that. Um,
fair.
but there hasn't been one that I would consider actually socialist because that would require
I would
all. I
argue
mean,
we've
maybe
had
Cuba. Maybe I don't know. I'd
I
have to
would
look into it.
argue that we've had more anarchist states than socialist states
Oh,
across
there's been a lot of anarchist cells that have popped up in like civil wars and stuff, like in Spain and in Russia. There's been a lot of anarchist cells that popped up over
There's
history and stuff.
Freetown, which I believe is still standing.
Maybe, yeah. There's a lot of like small communities that are like anarchist. Um, but yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to get sidetracked on this route. I just wanted to ask his fashion. Like, what do you think of this suit?
This is what you get with me. I think the suit's awful, and it makes me feel like awful. And this is authoritarian chic, and the
This
fact
is
that
yeah.
Hassan will sit in his fucking gaming chair and say like I am anti-authoritarian, and then crop up to like the streamer awards in authoritarian chic. I don't know if he's trying to make a statement or because look, he does this for a living, right? Like,
Yeah,
is he smart enough to see the lines between these two things, or is he just truly an idiot who's failed upwards?
I
And
do.
that's kind of like
Yeah,
I'm not in any position to judge on that. But it is very much like Hassan, you do this for a living. You showed up in authoritarian chic. What the fuck is wrong with you, buddy?
the fuck is happening in my goddamn? What happened here? What is? Am I international Twitter right now?
China took down the firewalls.
Wait,
Chinese
wait,
people
hold
are
on.
flooding the open
A minute
internet.
ago, the trending was like English words. What the fuck happened? Oh, I'm not gonna go on to Twitter unsigned in or signed in on my account on Twitter. I just realized, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't feel like editing out my Twitter feed. But I do love the contrast here because like this, this is like uh socialist professor at Harvard in the 1970s, and like across from him is like Noam Chomsky or something, and then like this is literally like an authoritarian like Bond villain guy. Like what the fuck? Like I do,
Like, look, I will say this for Hassan, right?
yeah.
Given a different world in different circumstances, I very much seeing Hassan being the type of guy who's like, yes, of course we subjugated the masses, but it was for their own good, and look how much peace we have. Like he's very much
Give you
like
no money.
I could unironically see him being that guy.
Yeah, like he doesn't. I've always said that Hassan is someone who got lucky with their politics. Like he got lucked into it. But again, we're not. I'm not gonna get we're not gonna keep falling down it. This is why it's hard to do the podcast because it's always falling into politics. We're really gonna have to crack down on that and be
Well, for
disciplined.
me, it's less about like politics and more about like uh how people are with each other. It's just politics has gotten very involved with that now. Remember, there was a time when politics was like, how much tax are you gonna pay on bread?
Yeah.
And now it's like, are we going to allow like gay people to get married? Or are we going to allow these people to exist? Are we going to like make a police state? Like this politics is very different now than how it used to be.
Also, here's another photo of Vosh. A more unflattering photo. But still, you can get to see the more texture of the suit.
I don't know, the photo I don't know if I'd call this photo unflattering though.
I
I would
say it's
say that
more
this is still
unflattering. Like the last photo
more
is like
unflattering
genuinely. This
perhaps,
is like
but
a
they're
fucking masterpiece
also
photo.
but this is also a very human photo. This
Yeah,
is a
I love it.
moment like this is something that like photographers will try to get people to do.
Yeah,
Like you will see like oh they'll say like oh raise your hand. Like I've been in photography studios. I did the modeling thing for like tiny bit.
it's yeah. He
Like
says here it's just a disposable camera, a green one.
yeah,
A green one. Um, someone called him Seth Rogen.
Seth
That's
Rogen.
mean.
Yeah, but Seth that is mean because Seth Rogen is like
Seth Rogen
awful.
is like he would be wearing the Hassan fit, honestly, unironically.
Yes, yes. Like
God, this suit does
Seth
look really
Rogen.
comfortable. Noticing here too, like the collar here. This is a really good suit. I like this. And the tie? Oh, you know, noticing like the texture of the tie. This is a very nice suit.
I mean,
I
like
would this
you
would be very
are
comfy.
saying that about somebody who does like fashion segments.
Yeah.
Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah. It looks incredibly comfortable. Anyway, let's get off this. Get off this. Um I just thought it'd be a nice, interesting segment to talk about because it's been on my mind. Because I like talking about how people look. I do like that.
Like talking about how people think.
Mm, those are both
How they look does affect how they think, and how they think does affect how they look.
that's the crux of most of Vosh's fashion segments. Like one of the big ones he talks about is that back in the day, um, like rich people would take pride in looking different than the poor people, but nowadays everyone dresses in like the same shitty
Yeah,
fucking mass produced clothing. It's all like
yeah.
$4 and shit.
Like the historical shift in perspective between like the beauty of fat and thin.
Like that one photo where it was like all the rich people and they didn't know what a black tie event meant. They all were dressing in clothes that are not fitting for a black tie event. And Elon's goofy fucking clown shoes. We never talked about Elon's goofy fucking clown shoes. Hold on. We need to talk about Elon's clown shoes. Just this is the funniest fucking image ever. Like what the fuck are he what is he wearing? What is he wearing?
Do you know what it is?
Please.
Do you know what it is? I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
He wants his feet to look bigger.
Obviously. I mean obviously, but like
Yeah, but like
that's
it's just a
it's the
dumb
size of
thing.
his
So
shin.
what has Elon been doing for the past like 3 months? Like every now and again
I
he
have no
tweets that Trump
ketamine.
is in the Epstein files and then he tweets
Also,
sorry and
yeah,
then he like hangs out with Trump again.
this is the photo where everyone didn't know what a black tie event meant because they're wearing actual ties. You're supposed to wear bow ties. Like these are the world's rich and powerful, and they don't know what a black tie event is. They're wearing the wrong
Speaking,
suits.
do you know
Like
what we've gotten away from though?
what have we gone away from? Like this is a funeral fit.
The age of old money. And I
Yeah,
don't mean that old money no longer
yeah, because
exists,
Elon's
because
old
Trump is
money.
old money.
Elon's old
Elon's
money.
old money. What I'm saying is the culture, that specific culture that existed in that time of old money is gone now. It's all like, how can I say, Instagram influencer type mindset set, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's all like content creators shit. Everyone wants to be a content creator. This is the
Yeah,
Great
like
Gatsby, but like this is
yeah,
supposed to
it
be what they're
was
supposed to be
very
wearing,
much.
and then they're wearing like a funeral attire. They're
Yeah,
wearing the
it's meant to
completely wrong
be.
clothes.
But
Why
it's
would
that culture of
you?
old money is gone. That culture of old money is gone. What has
Yeah.
Elon even been up to? Have you heard much
Drugs. He's
from
doing
Elon
drugs.
on your side?
No, he doesn't
You
fucking
figure
do
he's
anything
just like
anymore.
in a
He just
K-hole?
he just posts on Twitter. That's all he does. Uh,
You just figure he's in a K-hole, like
yeah, he's like he's in like the downward. He's living through like Requiem for a Dream right now.
that's grim. That's grim. You say that, you haven't even seen that movie.
I
That's so
haven't.
goddamn
I
grim.
haven't.
That is so fucking dark. That is so that's a much darker statement than you think.
Well, I mean, it's
I can
probably
see it
happening right
though.
now. You know that scene in
I can
Breaking
see
Bad
it though.
when Jesse gets on heroin and he starts floating in the air. It's like Elon like every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Uh,
I look, I've known people who were prescribed ketamine, like when I was in the institution, right? So here's
you're
little
like an
like weird
elephant.
story time.
Yeah.
There was this lady who I won't give away any details, but safe to say that she was opposed to her own life in a way that was dedicated, that I could not fucking believe. This is a woman who's like, I'm a do a razor blade bleach shot
Oh God.
and just kept going. So she every now and again they'd put her on ketamine and she'd sit there like super hyper, just being like ah to everything around her. It was amazing.
Well, that's Elon.
Yeah,
Except Elon
just
probably
like
can't handle his shit.
no, I don't think Elon can handle this shit. And like remember her ketamine was like a dose prescribed by
Yeah,
like
he's fucking hitting that
professionals.
shit.
Like Elon's just like, I'm not feeling this one, guys. Give me another.
Elon's get stubbing your toe and then doing like 40 pounds.
No.
40 pounds. Uh, no,
Do you
like
know, speaking of this topic,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because like remember I am the drug person. Do you know
yeah.
who's a celebrity who really has impressed me with drug use?
I mean the obvious would be like Snoop Dogg,
No.
but we
Snoop
don't like
Dogg's not
Snoop Dogg.
impressive. No, but like he's not impressive either. I could outsmoke Snoop Dogg.
Wow, you probably
And
could,
look, I know like that seems like a really big statement to make, but it's
but
not. Like
you
most
get
of the
high
people.
without any food, so
Yeah,
like
well,
that's
I get
impressive.
high with, yeah, I get high without any sleep or food.
Yeah, and you're able to be functional, incredibly functional. You're more functional than so
And Snoop Dogg.
than when you're
Yeah.
sober.
I mean, many times, not wrong.
Yeah.
But the celebrity that I think I could never ever hold a candle to in my no matter what I did was Steve-O.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Steve-O.
Steve-O was probably like out in the alley, like taking shit covered needles.
No, I mean, look, I don't his thing
He
was
had it
never
bad.
injecting.
Was it? What was it? It was I don't even really know his story that much.
Cocaine,
Cocaine.
speed, a lot of weed,
Oh, it's
uh,
ingestibles,
speed, like uh
smokables.
smokables, digestibles, like a lot of that sort of shit.
I
Like
see.
inject, look, like there's not a lot of drugs that you inject,
Yeah, like heroin.
but heroin and a lot of heroin's like buddies, like
His little friends.
what's the other one?
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
Street estrogen.
Either way.
You got that good shit?
Steve-O was all about getting on like that high
Cocaine.
stuff,
Yeah,
that
like the
speed, like,
crazy.
like
Woohoo!
I mean, this is a guy who'd be like, "You want to see me set myself on fire? I could set myself on fire." Like this is that guy. What's amazing is that he got sober. Like number one, he went from that far down to sober.
Yeah.
But then number two, sober, he was like, "Do you want to see me set myself on fire?
Yeah.
I can set myself." Like he didn't change.
Yeah.
He's
Is
still
is
Steve-O.
is Bam the current he's an
Yes.
alcoholic, right?
No.
No. What is he?
No.
What is
If he
Bam?
was an alcoholic, he'd be okay. He's a straight meth head.
Oh, meth. Yeah, it was meth. Yeah. I don't
Pull
know
up
why.
pictures of
Yeah.
Bam.
I don't know why I thought it was alcohol. Hold
You
on,
got to
right.
bring up pictures of Bam.
Oh my god. Yikes. Oh, is he sober?
Oh wow!
Is he
If he
sober?
is,
On
maybe.
health issues and yeah, alcoholism. He was an alcoholic.
Yeah,
Um,
but that was
let's
like
see.
alcoholic was the least of his
Oh, well
issues.
the
Probably.
on September 23rd it was reported that he was arrested again. He was put so there's nothing mentioning here about his recovery. Here Bam Margera sober. Oh god, Fox
Sober
News.
as of late 2025. He's been sober for less than like
Bam
6 months,
Margera says
probably.
skateboarding helped with sobriety. I need it in my
Like
life
the
or
game
else I'll
because I mean
die. What
I
is this
really
video?
did
What the fuck? From Fox
No,
News.
that's like
Not too long ago,
don't
the
know.
former professional skateboarder, and MTV star of Jackass had struggled with drugs and alcohol throughout his entire life. He's been in rehab 13 times, each for 90 days. 2 years sober. Credits skateboarding. Uh, he wasn't allowed to film for Jackass Forever. Yeah. So I guess he is sober. Probably tentatively though. I don't imagine. He's still a shithead though. He still
He's still a
sucks.
shithead because like he showed up like drunk, high on meth to a public place, pulled out a gun around his wife and like child daughter. So,
Yeah, Steve-O never did any of that shit.
Steve-O
And he was on
Steve-O was
cocaine.
more self-destructive than
Yeah.
like
Outer
except
destructive.
for that one neighbor. Except for that one neighbor. Steve, you know who I'm talking about.
uh,
Steve, do you know the story?
Not really. No, not really.
Oh, I gotta show you that sometime.
Yeah.
He punched a hole in the wall through to his neighbor's apartment, like through the drywall, stuck speakers in, and blasted heavy fucking metal at like 2 in the morning. And then like when his neighbor called the police, he'd just turn the music off and he'd be like, "Yeah, no, I don't have any idea what this guy's talking about. Like he's always like harassing me."
That's so good. That's so fucking good. Just...
And he says like that arrest was one of his best as well because he was like shirtless with just his shorts on and he had a big bag of cocaine in his shorts and they were like, "Do you want to go put a shirt on?" And he's like, "No, just take me." It's like I could have thrown the coke away, but I just went to the police station with a bag of coke in my shorts and no shirt on. Like, just Steve-O, come
Oh
on
my
now.
god. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I
Oh,
do
that's
kind of love people getting like mental breakdowns because they're on drugs. Like I know that's horrible to say. That's like a disgusting sentence. But
it is.
like celebrities are really like the 2012 guy like running down the street with his like shirt off screaming and shit and like I think he was like shitting in the road. Let me look
What
this
the
up. Do you know 2012 guy? You know that guy? Jason
no?
Russell, I think it was.
What the fuck?
You don't know this? Do you know anything about Coney 2012?
Oh, not really.
Okay, so this must have been super American then.
No, I just didn't give a fuck. I
Oh,
heard
okay,
it at the
yeah.
time. I
So
just couldn't.
yeah, it was like a whole thing of like we need to stop this like child soldier user in Uganda. Yes, Uganda? Is it Uganda?
Oh, that's why I didn't give a fuck. I live in Africa. You
Yeah,
motherfuckers hear about this one guy doing child soldiers? It's like
Joseph
this
Kony.
Africa, motherfucker. This
Joseph
is
Kony, a Ugandan militant and warlord, part of the LRA. Yeah, he was he was seen using child soldiers. So then this group called Invisible Children started, where they wanted to go across the country and raise money to help with dealing with this guy. They thought that if they raised enough money, they could like get the US government, at the time it was Obama, to deal with Coney. I don't know what they meant by deal with, but yeah,
They wanted
the
America to
campaign
go woke,
resulted in a
right?
resolution by the United States Senate and contributed to African Union's decision to send troops to catch Coney. Um, this was the documentary, but this was already released after the main guy, Jason Russell, lost his fucking mind. At the height of the viral popularity, detained a naked Russell at the western corner intersection on Ingram Street in Riviera. A psychic evaluation, public breakdown. He was hospitalized for several weeks. Brief yeah, he was out. He was running around like shitting in the street, like buck naked. And this was already after like a huge campaign of him losing his fucking mind online. But like this guy had it. Shia LaBeouf, I'm pretty sure, like assaulted a man for cigarettes. I think so, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that didn't the Flash do some shit?
Oh yeah, Ezra Miller. Ezra
Yeah,
Miller.
that
That one
motherfucker.
wasn't drugs though. That was just evil. That one was just evil. They're just kind of crazy.
Uh, Macaulay Culkin's face.
That's just mean.
I'm sorry, Macaulay, but like,
Macaulay Culkin. Look at this fucking rap sheet. Disorderly conduct, choking incident, Hawaii incidents, Hawaii incidents. Relationship with Dakota Iron and the Messiah claims, harassment allegations, Vermont farm incidents, burglary charge. Holy shit. Yeah, they were beating people up, kidnapping people to farms, like yeah, starting a cult, and all of this in the lead up to the Flash movie, where they're like, "Yeah, Flash is going to be the greatest movie of the year." Meanwhile, the main actor, the main star of the movie, is nowhere to be seen because they are currently evading the police in Vermont,
like,
and they didn't cancel the movie, and the movie
no, of course they
sucked.
didn't. Yeah.
But they canceled Batgirl with Brendan Fraser.
Well, I mean,
He's what? What did he do? What
uh,
did he do wrong? Had a bad divorce? Can you fault a
he
man?
looks like he ate. He looks like he ate Brendan Fraser.
No. He's absorbed Brendan Fraser into him.
Like, no, but what the fuck? Is this kid think he was gonna be the next Jared Leto or some shit?
Honestly, they probably tried to. They probably like emulated the Jared Leto career. Actually, hold on. The Flash was 2023, and then Morbius was 2022. So like those movies came out around the same time. So it's kind of funny Jared Leto and Ezra Miller getting their superhero movies while they're both
Do you know what's
the same
really
kind of
tragic?
person. Yeah.
Jared Leto was in good movies.
He is in a lot of good movies. He's in American Psycho. We mentioned it earlier, Requiem for a Dream. What else? He's in a couple
If
other
you
good
have
movies.
media literacy, Fight Club can be a
Yeah,
good
Fight Club.
movie.
I forgot he's in Fight Club.
Yeah. If you have media literacy. If
You
you
gotta
don't,
have. I
then
mean, same for
don't.
American Psycho.
Ah, fair. Fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, because a lot of. I mean, I think it's harder to. I think the American Psycho thing comes around from people who actually even haven't seen the movie. Like with Fight Club, I think a lot of the people who misunderstood Fight Club actually saw Fight Club. I think if you misunderstand American Psycho, it's because you didn't see it. I don't think. I think it's pretty hard to like get it wrong. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense
Yeah.
though. Most like Gen Z LARP. Gen Z is the LARP generation. Everything is a LARP. Everything is fake. Everything is just I pretend to see this so that I can be cool with my friends. Everything's a fucking playground.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
that's like
lunchroom.
the thing of like ignoring reality, right? Like
Yeah.
every this is why I'm sort of like, hey, let's give it the season one send off that we need to right now
Yeah.
because in the world right now, like you're having one conversation with somebody and they're bringing up everything that you never said or never like it's madness out there, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like you're talking about one topic, and then they'll bring about like, oh no, it's this thing that's the destruction of society, not like starving people out there. Like there are real fucking issues to deal with, and if you like, yeah, you can see I'm rambling about it
yeah.
again.
It's a hard thing to navigate and talk about, but um, I mean, we are gonna take the hiatus. It'll We'll definitely be back in 2026. There's no doubt about it. We're not coming back in like 2027. We're coming back in 2026. Not gonna say a specific month, but probably earlier in the year, I'd imagine.
We'll announce. We'll
We will
make an
put out a community
announcement.
post for it and stuff, and we'll talk about it in our servers, I'm sure. Um, but we're gonna make sure that when we come back, the podcast is gonna look different. It's gonna be revamped. We're gonna change how we record these and stuff, and like really rework a lot of the behind the scenes stuff so that these come out more professionally. And considering that we're not going to talk about politics, maybe we'll put more time between recording and release so that we can really work to edit this and make it look visually more interesting, like in the edits and stuff, and add more stuff and streamline it, make it more not streamline, make it more interesting. Like I really want to revamp a lot of this stuff, put out
Yeah.
clips, put out like
But thank you for
stuff.
everybody who did
Yeah,
stick around for
we
like
made it 64 episodes on the first season.
with Rennigan 64.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We really appreciate all the support we've gotten for this podcast. I know it's some episodes can be pretty rough, but that's why we're doing the hiatus. We really hope that you guys stick around for when we come back for season 2. Because
Electric Boogaloo.
I do enjoy this podcast. I do enjoy talking about the fun stuff and talking about things. I really want to focus more on talking about like media and talking more about like the thing like movies we
Yeah,
like and
like
video games we like.
films, music, like
Yeah, maybe even
culture, like
pop culture stuff like
games.
big things in the news that aren't politics but are like, hey, this event happened, or like this celebrities. Not even the celebrity shit. Honestly, I don't really care about, but like celebrities we care about, famous people we care about. You know?
Like people who are still people but
Yeah,
famous.
yeah, famous people. Yeah, not celebrities, famous people.
People we
Notable people,
know.
content creators that are pretty cool. If they put out like H Bomber Guy's videos coming out any fucking day now. He's
I
teased it on his Patreon. He's teased it on his Patreon that like there's an hour of content on his Patreon. It's coming out any moment. It's coming out soon.
Don't get me
It's
all hyped
coming.
up.
I
Those
know
Bomber
it's
Guy
it's
videos
coming. The
are
stirrings are here. The stirrings are here. People are predicting
the
it like it's
stories are
a
here.
hurricane's coming. Like it's coming. Also, you know what else I'm gonna
Okay.
throw out there? Another prediction. This I won't be able to really say anything about this until we come back. But my prediction at the Game Awards, we're going to get the next Smash game announced. That's my prediction. All right. That the Game Awards are Thursday. I'm just gonna say this when we come back from the hiatus in season 2. If there was a Smash game, either at the Game Awards or at the February Nintendo Direct, there's going to be the next Smash game announced. That's my prediction. Okay.
Your big prediction is you once again being the Nintendo.
Look, all right. I like Smash Brothers. I've been in a real big Smash Brothers mood recently.
I'll
I've been
smash
watching.
you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. But
All
yeah,
right then.
H Bomber Guy videos coming out and Smash is coming out. That's
We're gonna have a lot of things to think about and talk about in season 2.
yeah. We appreciate the love. We love you. I love
We
you.
love you all.
Have a good week. Have a good rest of 2025. Have a good rest of the winter, maybe. Or summer if you're part of the southern hemisphere.
Have a good season.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Is there a Muslim holiday in December? I don't think there is. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Yule. Yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot about Yule. Happy Yule. Bye. Say it again. Say bye again.
Whoa!